Nobody warns you that the older you get, the weirder you become. Seriously. One day you're trying new restaurants, you're trying new hairstyles, you're trying new adventures, new places, and someone just simply rearranges something, a piece of furniture in your living room, and that genuinely irritates you. Unpredictable. You don't want to change your routines. You love your comfort. You don't want to learn another new thing. A few days ago, I caught myself saying the dreadful sentence that I used to hate, Hamare Zamane mein. It sounded like those, I remember those cynical, sadu aunties, who would say, Hamare Zamane mein to ye hota tha, hum to aise karte the, waise karte the. I literally stopped myself saying that silly sentence midway. And I thought, oh my God, is this how it actually starts? This is not a birthday video, guys. This is just not a video. So I turned 45 yesterday. Please wish me. I would say this is more of a conversation over coffee. Yeah. If you ever caught yourself wondering, how in the world did I become this version of myself? Or if you feel, somewhere along the way you've become a little more rigid, a little less curious, and a little too comfortable, then I think you will enjoy this conversation. I hope you do. Yeah. I found myself like that. So, hey guys, my name is Ashima and welcome back to my channel. This channel is a lot of conversations. I give practical tips on communication skills, confidence building, personality development, and of course, your personal growth. So you can become the best version of yourself. Now, let's quickly dive into it. You know what's funny? I feel when I was about 25, I used to think that, people in their 40s and mid-40s and all, they have their life sorted, man. I mean, everything is so sorted in their life. They are confident, they are emotionally stable, emotionally mature, financially responsible. They know what they're doing, right? They know what they're doing. Fast forward 20 years, I'm 45. And I generally still stand in front of the fridge hoping food would magically appear sometimes. I still replay those conversations in my head time and again. I still doubt myself. I still wonder if I handle that situation the right way. I still don't know what's for dinner some days. I don't. But you know what's the difference? There is a difference. I've become a little kinder to myself. I laugh a little more. And I don't know, maybe that's what growing older actually is. You not having all the answers, just becoming less afraid of not having all the answers. Even if you don't have all the answers, just becoming, laughing it out. It's okay. Don't kill yourself. Don't put yourself under the bus just because you don't have all the answers. So here's my list. It's not a New Year resolution. It's not like a birthday resolution or a bucket list or something. Just a few things I feel at the age of 45 I would choose to carry with me, and a few things I think I'm ready to put it down. And maybe somewhere between my list, you will recognize a part of your own story. And if that happens, then I feel this coffee conversation has already been worth it. Okay. So the first thing that I'm taking with me, first the positives, okay? So the first thing that I'm taking with me is definitely curiosity. I never want to become that person in the room who thinks they've learned enough and I know it all. Mujhe sab pata hai. Because the moment, I feel you stop learning, you stop growing. Yeah? Honestly, for example, a year ago, if someone had told me I'd be learning AI, prompts, AI engineering, creating content, starting YouTube, I would have just simply laughed. That what nonsense. Yeah, to bachcho ka kaam hota hai. Genuinely, a lot of people think like that. But now I genuinely enjoy, I'm enjoying being a beginner again. It's uncomfortable talking to a camera like this. Sometimes it's also confusing. See what happened? Sometimes I feel completely lost. But all of this is so exciting because every time I, learn something new, I remind myself I'm still evolving. So curiosity. The second thing I'm taking definitely with me is the courage to begin again. I really believe we've sold this idea so wonderfully that success has an age limit. That if you haven't figured your life out till about 30, 35, you've missed the boat, you've missed your chance. But for a moment, just pause. Hear me out. Look around. Vera Wong became a fashion designer at the age of 40. Julia Child became the best-selling author at the age of 49. Ray Rock built McDonald's into the company we know today after the age of 50. Colonial Standards started franchising KFC in his 60s. I just hope I got the two names correct. I don't know. Correct my pronunciation if I'm wrong. But imagine if they had all said, "Ab to bahut der ho gayi, ab to late ho gaya," we would have never had the opportunity to taste those yummy KFC and McDonald's burgers. I love them. So, no, I really genuinely don't think dreams have an expiry date. I think excuses do. At 45, I'm still learning and I love it. I'm still experimenting. So this is my third take. Okay, I'm still making mistakes. I'm still starting again, and honestly, I really genuinely hope I never stop. I want to keep learning. The third thing, very important, that I'm definitely taking with me is a sense of humor. Laugh a little more, guys. Take it light. Because life is very hard. It's already hard enough, no? Sometimes it happens, I would call my one child with the other name. I would exchange the names between my children and the dogs. And sometimes I would get it right. I would still walk into a room and forget why in the first place I went there. Baat karte karte. No, I don't have Alzheimer's. But it's okay. I look around, sometimes for my specs. Wherein my specs are on my head. It happens, and please tell me I'm not the only one. आप लोगों के साथ भी हुआ है. Because it's okay. Sometimes I joke at my own myself. It's okay. Life, I feel if you are relaxed and if you have that sense of humor, life becomes a little lighter. Okay, so these are the things that I definitely carry with me. Now let's talk about the things I am personally for sure leaving behind. Number one, trying to make everybody happy. People pleaser. For years, I've worried about what people thought. Did they approve? Did I disappoint somebody? Did I hurt somebody? Did I say the right thing? Log kya kahenge? And then I realized one simple thing. No matter what you do, even if you bend backwards, somebody will disapprove. Somebody will disagree. Someone will not be happy with you. Someone will misunderstand you. And definitely someone will judge you. So let them. That's how life is. And this wisdom has come to me at the age of 45. So now, I'd rather be respected for being authentic than liked for pretending. I'm stopping there. सबको खुश करने का जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मैंने लिया हुआ था, मैं उसे रेजिग्नेशन दे रही हूँ. You like me, don't like me, that's up to you, your choice. Number 2, guilt. Not just the mother's guilt. Mothers would understand this in the room, yeah. But life guilt. The guilt of thinking. I should have handled that conversation better. I should have reacted like that. I should have spoken up. Maybe I made the wrong decision. Maybe I hurt someone. Maybe I should have just spoken up. I should have just answered at that point in time. Maybe I should have stayed quiet. The grill that you give to yourself. It's amazing how our minds replay the same moments again and again, as if watching them one more time will somehow change the ending, or will somehow change the end result. The truth is, stop Oreo. The truth is, guys, we have all made mistakes, isn't it? We've all made mistakes. We've also sometimes willingly or unwillingly, mostly hurt people. Sometimes we don't mean to hurt people, but ho gaya. We have all disappointed somebody or ourselves. Please understand, guilt has a purpose. And the purpose of guilt is to teach you. But once you've learned the lesson, we have to stop carrying it everywhere. ऐसा उसको बैग की तरह लेके मत जाओ. Because yesterday is not changing, but we still can. So guilt, fine, taught, lesson, move on. Number 3, overthinking. Oh my God, the thinker in me never stops. But honestly, my brain literally deserves an award. One unanswered text message, and I have already imagined 5 different reasons what must have happened, and especially if you're senior or somebody important to you, you start thinking. One awkward conversation, and I have replayed that conversation in my mind at least 10 times. One small mistake, and suddenly I'm questioning my entire personality. And the funny part is that most of these stories, most of these stories in my mind would never happen. I realized that and this is actually what I've realized, that not every thought deserves my attention. I mean, sometimes my mind is, I think, simply being melodramatic, and that's okay. I don't have to believe every story it tells me to believe. So yeah, overthinking. Number 4, definitely the habits that don't serve me anymore, literally and otherwise. Yeah, some are obvious habits that are there, which are bad habits, and some are habits that I feel are hidden, but they become part of your identity. For example, the habit of procrastinating, the habit of choosing comfort over growth, the habit of saying kal se, yeah, kal se gym jaungi, Monday se shuru karungi. You know, I've realized that tomorrow is a very, very convincing liar. It keeps promising you it will show up, and before you even realize it, wo kal se will be converted into months. So months have passed, years have passed, and you're still at the same place. So I am done honestly waiting for that perfect Monday, or for that perfect mood, or for that perfect time. I'm just simply now focusing on making one better choice each day, because that should be enough. Yeah. So definitely stop procrastinating. And finally, the one that I would leave behind is rigidity. Rigid in your मैं तो ऐसी ही हूँ या मैं तो ऐसा ही हूँ. You know, this kind of made me ponder. I thought, because when I was younger, I used to see people who were older than me, and I used to wonder that यार ये ऐसे क्यों है? Why do they resist change so much? But I get it now, because you become comfortable. You like your routines. You trust your own very way of doing things, and slowly you won't even realize it, and you don't realize it, that you stop questioning yourself. You don't want that. I want to stay curious. I want to stay open. I want to be able to say that, you know what? I never thought of it that way. Or I should be able to say, yes, I was wrong. This is a good way of doing it. This is another way of doing it. Because, you know, guys, I don't think wisdom is having all the answers. I mean, you're not Google. I think wisdom is staying humble enough to keep learning, to keep going, to keep growing. Yeah. So as I turn 45, I am not trying to become a completely different person of myself, a different version of myself, but I'm just trying to become a lighter one. Literally also lighter one, and otherwise also. So less of guilt, less of overthinking, less of fear, less of rigidity. Definitely more curiosity, more learning, more growing, more laughter, more flexibility, more fun, and eventually I feel more peace. Yeah, maybe that's what I feel growing old in a good way, because we all are growing old. अभी कुछ उसका कर नहीं सकते, but in a healthy way, I think this is what it means. Yeah, so you're not collecting more, but you're carrying less. You're carrying less, and before you go, please don't, if you give me a thumbs up and everything, if you resonate with me, it's great. But if you have a story of your own, or, you know, your own bucket list of what you're leaving behind and what you're carrying, if you're in your mid-40s, I'm sure a lot of you would be, please feel free to share it in the comments. And let me know. And if this particular video resonated with you, I would love to hear your thoughts. As I said, please give me a like. That thumbs up button motivates me more to make more such videos, and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Keep watching, keep having a good time, stay healthy, stay happy, stay light. Lots of love.